Should your offhand thumb be involved in the shot? Myself and other videos and many other shooting experts talk about not having your thumb in the shot. And that's because many of you, when your thumb is involved, you are creating unnecessary and irregular spin on the ball. When you get ready to shoot the ball, I want you to always set your seams of the ball going east to west. So when you shoot it, you will not see the lines on the ball if you've shot a good basketball. Let's go ahead and translate this to the thumb flick. Should your thumb be involved? It all depends on if you're shooting a good ball, meaning what does the spin of your ball look like? I want you to pay close attention. Watch the spin on my ball. I want to set them going to the side, and a perfect ball, you will not see the lines on it. Hey, I'm a shooting coach for a reason. I can hit shots. So my thumb is often in. And I talk about you not using your thumb because it may create bad spin. If you watch Kyrie Irving shoot the ball, his thumb is in his shot. And you'll see his left hand push at the same time as he flicks his wrist. He's one of the best shooters of all time. Ray Allen, also one of the best shooters of all time. His offhand thumb is also in his shot. So I don't care what they say, watch what they do. If you're a younger player especially, and your spin is already going good, do not change what you are doing. So the question might be, why is it beneficial for our offhand thumb to be involved with our shot? Well, it comes down to releasing some tension on our shooting hand. When our thumb is not involved at all, and I go to shoot, all my power has to come from my wrist. And so sometimes that can be stressful. It can cause some imbalance as far as where I push the ball because all the power has to come from one hand. But when your thumb is involved, relieves some of the stress on the shooting hand. So now the hand does not have to push as hard. It's able to release some tension due to the fact that the thumb is involved and it's helping with the overall power of your shot. The most important thing to becoming a great shooter is accuracy. You need to be on line every single time. Meaning when you miss, it needs to be long or short. You have a huge problem with your accuracy if you're missing left or right. How can you be sure that it's always going to be long or short? That goes back to the spin of the ball. If you're shooting it straight, your ball is going to spin correctly and you will not see the lines on the ball. So if you're pushing and shooting the ball and you're always missing long or short when you do miss, you can look at your ball and you can see that the spin is good, it's accurate, your misses are good, then do not change what you're doing. Then it just comes down to your legs. It comes down to using a little more legs if you're short, using maybe a little bit less legs if you're long, maybe changing your release point. If you're always long and you're shooting it from your hip, then bring your release point up higher because you don't need all that extra power in your shot. Watch their accuracy, and that will tell you that they have their thumb in their shot. They don't overthink it. It goes in, and you can do the same thing. If your spin is good and your thumb's involved, don't change a thing. I want you to continue to have your thumb in your shot because you can still be a great shooter. It might be a big reason that you are a great shooter. So if your thumb is involved and you're shooting a good ball, I don't want you to change anything. Keep doing what you're doing. Some of the best shooters of all time have their thumb in their shot. You can be a great shooter doing it too.